So, this happened. PETA, short for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, wrote an open letter to Games Workshop requesting to remove all fur and pelt items from Space Wolves, Chaos Warriors, and other models because it sets, well, a bad example even if it's fiction. I was initially laughing at the articles popping up on social media and thought, good one, well played whoever came up with that. But after just a bit of research, it was obvious that PETA actually issued that statement, as there's an article about it on their website. Let's be serious here. What do they think will happen? 14-year-olds running around ripping the fur off their cats or file their teeth into sharp fangs to impersonate their favorite Space Wolf character, running around in their newly acquired pelt attire, swinging heavy battle axes or chainswords. Or along that line, rip off heads, drink blood out of skulls, and scream, "Blood for the blood god!" That won't happen. People are actually able to distinguish between fiction and reality. Then again, I've seen and smelled weird things at Games Workshop stores, so who knows? Besides, no one that buys Games Workshop stuff will go and buy real fur anyway, because, well, there's no money left. Yes, Games Workshop's Warhammer 40k is a universe that doesn't give a shit about humans or animals alike, because it's a gritty, dark and sinister vision of the future that is torn apart by war, planets are bombed with viruses or into oblivion, and Age of Sigma is an alternate past of the same caliber, but it's fiction. Let's take a closer look at what the letter reads. Dear Mr. Roundtree, I'm writing to you on behalf of People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, in short PETA, to ask that you consider removing fur garments from your Warhammer characters at the next opportunity. From the mighty Leman Russ and Horus Lupercal to Chaos Warriors and the Sisters of Silence, Warhammer features an abundance of characters who wear what appear to be animal pelts. And that, PETA, is where you're wrong! Games Workshop definitely is not depicting anything that would appear to be animal pelts. Just like certain other individuals, they have their trouble with getting their protein filaments look right. I mean, look at this. That's not how you sculpt fur. Looks more like pine cone or spikes. That's definitely spikes there. Or, well, wet muddy grass. Ugh. But definitely not fur. I mean, that's how you do fur. I might want to go and hide from PETA Allen. So there, PETA. Your argument is invalid. The internet was quick to react with some memes. Actually, I only found one meme, but whatever. And Matthew Ward replied, "New rule. When the news is weird, respond in kind. Not sure if serious. 40k. Piotr's Folly. During routine survey of Deathworld Luther McIntyre, explorator fleet Balisas is blocked by a civilian vessel, Piotr's Folly, protesting the unethical treatment of the Death World's inhabitants. Admiral Crex's patience is swiftly exhausted and orders the interloper's destruction. However, Piotr's Folly falls silent before the first volley. Later investigations determine that the entire crew were slain by a flolop, I like that word, of Captashan face eaters, mistakenly liberated during a previous voyage. The creatures had waged a short but effective campaign of guerrilla warfare from within the Piotr Folly's laundry room. I'm not quite sure what it means though. Is Peter supposed to be Piotr's Folly? And if so, what are the equivalent of face eaters in the real world? Then again, maybe it's just that. A weird response to some weird news. Let me know in the comments if you have any theories on that. On a more serious note, fur is in fact obsolete in the year 2017. Unlike our ancestors, luckily we have much better fabrics to keep us warm these days, and there's way better stuff to buy as a vanity item. And there is actually a few very easy steps to find out if a fur element and a piece of clothing you want to buy is fake or real fur. And I teach all of my junior high school students about it, and you wouldn't believe how aware they are about the topic and how much they're actually eager to avoid fur. I will leave a link in the description for you if you want to find out how you can make that distinction easily as well. Oh, one more thing. Do you think PETA knows most of us are actually using real sable brushes to paint these models? Maybe they're already unleashing the face eaters.